Hello and welcome to Gina Moon. This is your new timeline reading for this week. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. That's where we dive deeper into this entire reading, the entire situation. We clarify each position, we go into the other person's energies, and that's basically where all the details come through. You can also find the link to the extended in the first comment I pinned down below as well. If you would like to book a personal reading, if you have some personal questions that you want to ask me, I've opened up my calendar and you can find the personal reading link right below the extended in the same place below. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in because these energies have been very intense. I keep reminding you guys. Okay, so they're going to stay intense until we finalize the month, but right now, there's a lot changing for a lot of you. Not only you, but the entire collective. There's a lot of karmic cycles that are finally finishing up. You're being given opportunities also by the universe to create more so of like harmony in certain situations through passing those tests, right? That perhaps you've been avoiding. Because change isn't easy. It doesn't come easy to anybody. And there are also big turning points that are offering destined timelines. Things here that are destined for you. Let's see what's going on here during this time for you. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Take a deep breath. Wow, okay. If you see the number 4, 404, 444, the number 4, it's a very important number for you right now. Because whatever has been up in the air, whatever has been inconsistent, you know, like you've been having doubts about it, you're not sure what's going to happen, it's going to stabilize itself. For some, this could be in your money department, your abundance. For others, of course, it could be in connections. And this can also be pertaining to your family, your work, your career environment. Okay? And of course, for most of you, it's going to be love because that's just what comes up the most in these readings. But you take the reading how it resonates for you. Okay, it's a general reading, so it could be career, love, family, finances, friends, personal life, your health, whatever else. Remember, you can reverse the roles if you feel that they fit better that way. Welcome, cross watchers. But I will still read these energies how I see them. So you have here a firm foundation. Wow, look at that. That mountain here represents how firm the foundation is. If you see the number 4, 444, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, is this real? Is this not? And you see the number 4, 404, the number 4 somewhere, it's your spirit guides and angels coming in and saying, don't worry. Everything is going to stabilize itself. You've already set a firm foundation within the situation, and now don't worry, right? It's like divine intervention is going to take care of the rest, in a sense. It's a powerful energy because there's a highlight here on this man's back, right? And what that means for you, as you know, in the skeletal system, in the human body, the spine is what holds all the bones together. It's what brings in that stability to your life. So this is saying, don't worry. The skeleton, right? The spine is set in stone. Don't worry about the rest, right? Don't worry about the rest. Let's see how this is playing a role in your life. If this is already resonating with you, let me know in the comments below. But firm foundation, powerful, powerful energy. All right, let's tune in. And as I shuffle, preliminary, we'll leave it on the side there. As I was saying, I'm going to shuffle these energies even though they want to talk already, but I can see and feel that they are not tuned in quite yet. So as I shuffle these intense energies, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, comment down below letting me know how these readings resonate for you. And also, if you do enjoy the readings, give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, you give it a thumbs up, you really help support me and you help support the channel. And some of you guys have been saying that you're not getting the notifications on YouTube. Make sure that when you hit the notification bell, it turns black, because if it does not turn black, you won't get notified. And the little check mark has to be in all. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, let's see. Okay. Very interesting. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see the sign of Aquarius. What else? Pisces, perhaps. Virgo. Whatever other sign, doesn't have to be necessarily any of those. Even a Taurus coming through the reading. But whatever other sign this is, preliminary message, there's a very slow moving energy. You know, I feel like that's where you're getting restless. You're feeling restless. This is not happening fast enough. There's delays, right? Very slow, methodical energy. For some of you, it's a person here in your life that has been moving rather slowly. And it's really triggering you, making you feel uncomfortable. For others of you, there's a person here coming at a distance. You know, you're waiting for something, you're waiting for an answer, you're waiting for communication, but they're still kind of like over here, right? They're moving towards you, but moving very slowly, creating delays. It's overdue. It's something that's overdue. Now, that is a preliminary message, bottom of the deck. Let's move this one down here. Yeah, you've been investing a lot of money, energy, love, time into a situation, and you're like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Very slow moving energy. You're about to give up. You're about to give in because you don't see this growing. Now, I see that part of your challenge has to do with the fact that you don't believe in yourself right now. There's a lack of confidence within you, whether you know it or not. I see it. I see that some of you are overcompensating in an area of your life, overgiving, overdoing, right? Maybe you're trying to fix somebody's problem instead of doing something for yourself. Escaping, perhaps? I see that your intuition is blocked off right now. You're overthinking something so much with your mind that you're blocking off what your heart is telling you, what your intuition is telling you, what your spirit guides are coming in to communicate with you, right? And there's a part of you that is trying to distract yourself with something that isn't serving you. Are you distracting yourself with other people, with other people's things, taking them on as your own? Let's see. You could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but I see here that this outside energy, they've been hurt. They feel betrayed. They feel backstabbed. Whether this has happened between you and them, or whether this has happened in their own personal life and it's something that they have not yet healed from. But there's still a lot of pain there, right? For some of you, you are trying to fix this for them. You're trying to be there for this person. But the more that you try to do that, the less that something that you actually need to grow doesn't grow. whether it's a relationship, connection, your money, whatever it is. It's like you're putting in so much work, time, energy into this situation, trying to prove your worth because there's a lack of self-esteem there. But it's working against you. Let's see. In your recent past, something here triggered you. There was a disagreement. You may have said things that were mean in the moment. You may have done things that were out of character in the moment because pride, ego, anger, resentment took over. I get it. You're human. Things happen. You know? Someone here wanted one thing, you wanted another thing, and I see that there were no winners. Nobody won. Because whenever there's an ego battle, nobody wins. You walked away, they walked away, but still inside you, you knew this is not resolved yet. There was some unresolved, unfinished business because it wasn't dealt in the right, clean way, right? It wasn't clean. For some of you, there could have been a little bit you doing something out of spite because they angered you, they triggered you. And in the moment, you felt like you had the right to do that. But again, there were no winners. This closed out a cycle. This had to do with something karmic. Something karmic here that came to some kind of an end. But the end was not supposed to be in this way, right? Because you left, they left, still feeling like there was emptiness within you. Like, you know what? This wasn't yet resolved. Even though on the surface, it may seem like it was resolved, like it was an ending. You and this other person know that no. And this could be potentially the fact that this person feels hurt, right? A very painful ending. We will clarify right here, right now, in the present moment. You're not looking too good. Okay? But don't worry, we're going to figure this out because I see you looking very good in the near future. So right here, right now, whether this is already happening or about to happen, you are not making a decision that you know you have to make. You might be telling yourself, oh, I already did. I already stated my case. I already made that decision. And for others of you, you know you haven't. And it's difficult for you too. There's a denial aspect of this. You are denying something about it. You don't want to look at it for what it is. And it's causing you to overthink it. Right? You're overthinking something. I feel that for some of you, this could potentially do with a person who is either about to show up in your life presently or they're already here. Because remember, we saw earlier in the reading something that's moving very slowly towards you. Slowly, it's slow. You know? This could be a return from somebody or a presence of a new person. We're going to figure this out. And this outside energy, they're looking like they feel some kind of way about you. There's some feelings there. Ooh. But what kind of feelings? Because this Queen of Cups, yeah, she's holding on to a cup, but she's got it covered. She's not showing what she feels. So I mean, I can't tell you yet until I clarify. I know she feels something. There's something there. But what is in that cup? Is it, I don't know, is it love, maybe? Is it Kool-Aid? Are they trying to convince you? Right? Having you drink the Kool-Aid? Is there, I don't know, alcohol? Is there poison in there? What's in there? Let's see. Because you're looking pretty concerned, like, I don't know what to do about this. And I don't blame you, because they're not really showing what's in that cup. They're not really showing you what they're about. What are their intentions? Right? What is it that they want? Sure, on the outside, there's like a little bit of, they come across as soft, compassionate, grounded, even empathetic, and or there's a sense there of like attunement, right? Like they're attuned to you in some kind of way, but they're still not putting the cards on the table. And for some of you, if you are engaging with this person situation, you don't want to see the fact that they're not really giving you clarity. And maybe you are keeping something going without that clarity, and you're kind of trying to convince yourself that it's okay when you don't look too comfortable there with the blindfold on. And you hold the answer. It's something here that you're in denial about that you don't want to see. Let's see how this is playing a role here, because in the near future, you're coming through powerful. Wow, very powerful energy. You're looking very good. The Ace of Wands. My, oh my. A passionate brand new beginning, the spark. You're feeling alive, right? There's a sense of inspiration, motivation. Wow, you wake up in the morning and you can't wait. You can't wait for the day to begin. That kind of energy in the near future. But remember, this is the potential. We still have to see how this is playing a role. This can change at any moment. We're still in the now. It looks good, I will say that. If this is a passionate union, is it a reunion? There's sparks that are flying, a lot of chemistry, passion, momentum, right? Let's do this, taking action. I see you doing all that. But not so fast, because the outside energy in the near future, they're not fully in. You are. You're offering that wand to them fully. Look at that. Let's do this. You come in with passion. You come in with, clarity, right? You have the clarity about them. You want this. The passion is driving you forward, but them, they're a little unsure. They're kind of like giving you the side eye, like, I don't know about you. I don't know about this. Look at their feet. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Their posture is kind of like away from you, like, but they're still curious. They're still kind of entertaining the idea of this potential, this can potentially go into something, grow into something, but they're still unsure, and they're holding a sword. They're holding a sword. Not a big one, but it's, it's still a sword. You're holding a wand, a stick. Now, we're going to see how this is playing a role, because the way that I'm seeing this is that your future self is coming in here and saying, hey, listen, are you sure? Are you sure that you want to keep ignoring something that is right in front of you right now? Because if you keep ignoring it right now, the way that this can unfold in the near future is that you're going to fully dive into a situation without fully thinking about it, right? Without really seeing it for what it is. And if you're fully in, there's a potential that this outside energy is not fully in or fully out. They're just kind of like in the middle, right? There could be some kind of energy in the near future of a person here, kind of not trusting that this has indeed potential. Trust issues, right? Them wanting to investigate you, do the research on you. They could just be an overthinker. But why is there a pattern here? You're getting an energy that is slow in coming towards you, right? Very slow. And then they're hiding something in that cup. Why are they hiding it? Again, it slows the process down. And then in the near future, they're unsure. They're holding up a sword. They're wanting more information. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, it's very different than your energy. How you're coming across. Let's start clarifying, because I feel like it has to do with right now, something here that's coming in. For some of you, it's kind of like the near future. It's like you are waiting for the door to open, and then all of a sudden you try to open it and it's locked. And you're like, wait, what? What do you mean this door is locked? You know? It's like it feels gated, like they're gating the door or something. And this can lead to you feeling like it's you. Like, oh, you have the wrong key. Right? Because remember, this has to do with the near future. This is what I'm really tuning into. And there's a sense here where you want to force it to work. Right? It's like the blindfold. It's like you want to force this to work. But if you force it to work, if you continue in that direction, when you finally try to open it, it doesn't open. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I see the sign of Scorpio as well. Whatever other sign, doesn't have to be necessarily any of those, but on your side, you have not really thought something through. You think you are because you're overthinking right now, but that's not really thinking it through. Because what I sense from you, it's like you're overthinking the situation because there's like this antsy energy. You know what I'm getting? Have you heard of PTSD? This is FTSD. It's not the past. It's the future. You're anxious about the future. And what this is saying is that that's not really thinking it through. That's just being anxious about what's going to happen. Right? But remember, you came through with firm foundation. That means that you are, in a sense, the spine of this. Without you, the spine, the body does not exist. The skeletal system, it's all over the place. Right? We need the spine to hold on to the arms, the legs, the head. It's necessary. And that's you. But you're not realizing your value in this right now. Your influence. It's as if you are overgiving, you're overstressing, you're like thinking about the future when in reality, your future self is saying, slow it down. Take a step back, rest. You've been doing too much with regards to the situation. But when you go rest, don't go sit on your sofa and overthink it again. No. You have to really rest. I feel that your nervous system is out of whack right now. And you need to anchor yourself in the knowing that you are the spine of this. Without you, it cannot happen. Okay? Because remember, there's a lack of confidence on your side. It's like, remember who you are, in a sense. The Lion King. Remember who you are. It's coming in to empower you. But you need to give it a rest before continuing with a blindfold on. You don't want to continue in a situation not being able to see it for what it really is. Because remember, this outside energy isn't really showing you what's in that cup. What are their intentions? What is it that they want with you? Because I see here that you are resisting some kind of change. That change can be an ending. You could be resisting some kind of an ending, some kind of a change. Maybe you are overdoing something, you're overgiving, you're overcompensating because you don't want something to end. Something that needs to come to an end. Either an old pattern, an old behavior, an old program. And the reason is because, look at that, you're not being patient with this. This is saying, be patient with yourself. You are not acting with patience. You're doing something without patience. That's why you feel like you're going crazy right now. Temper your feelings, temper your emotions in the knowing that you are the spine of this, that you have a firm foundation within this. Okay? Let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify the outside energy, because what I'm sensing here is that just looking at the fact that they have 10 swords inside of them, right? There's pain there. Wow. For some of you, prepare. For some of you, there's going to be a shocking confession from someone. This, for some of you, can potentially be a return of somebody that you already know. Yeah, it could be the past, but not always. It could just be somebody that you already know, right? Because I see that what's challenging this outside person, this outside energy, is their feelings. That's the happy family, the happy home. That's what they desire, but there's a disconnect here between you and them. And the disconnect has to do with them not giving you attention. But remember, there's pain within this, on their side. And the way that I'm seeing this is that they are about to slip. They're about to slip in such a way where whatever they've been hiding is going to come out into the open. For some of you guys, you have been in a commitment. And for others of you, there could be a person here who wants something with you, but they are caught up in another situation. That's only for a very small group. But let's go and clarify, because I feel like there's something here where, because remember, they're coming in, right? Slowly, but they are coming in. And you've been sensing something about this, because even though there's a lack of confidence on your side, there's still like a sense where it's like I feel like you're waiting on something. You know? And your instincts are not wrong. All right, let's go ahead and now clarify this one, because this has to do with an indecision on your part. You not wanting to see something here. Oh, yeah. They're coming in to confess something. Somebody's coming in to confess something, and I do feel like it's going to trigger you. You're taking out your sword yet again. I feel just connecting these, look at these two. These two are the counterparts. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. There's a connection there. There's passion there. There's like desire there. On your side, on their side as well. But that's the part where your instincts are right? It's like you're not wrong to feel like this person's drawn to you, or they're coming in, whether it's a person from your past or somebody that you're dealing with right now. But I feel that this person's going to slip. Like something's going to happen that's going to trigger you. Because remember, it's kind of like they're protecting something in that cup, and it's kind of like they stand up and they kind of bump it over, and then like the lid falls off, right? And then it's like what they were hiding comes out into the open. It's like a slip moment. And that slip moment triggers you into action. It triggers you into saying something, lashing out. But here's what's interesting. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Leo, doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is, but what this is showing up as is you and this person are very different to one another, whether differences in age gap, cultural differences, or just in values, like you want this, they want that, right? They see life this way, you see life that way, whatever, differences, okay? And what's interesting is that they're coming in with some kind of an emotion, something there that they're hiding that they don't want you to know, but they're going to slip. And this showing up, this is courage, right? This is courage. This is strength. Which is going to give you the courage to finally make a decision. Them slipping is going to trigger you into getting some kind of courage, some kind of confidence, right? Into making a decision. But here is the catch. The decision that you make out of anger, let me show you, isn't the right one. It's not the right one. And what I'm getting is that this energy here can potentially be triggering you on purpose. Right? Because it's like, why are they coming through covering something up? Covering a truth, covering how they really feel, what they really want. And if this is a reunion, for some of you, there is a reunion that can potentially bring in healing, right? If this is a reunion for some of you, not for all of you, is it about them returning because you've been like expecting them to come in, or you've been wanting them to come in, you've been waiting for them to come in? Or is this reunion more about them seeing how much you have actually changed? But get this. If they trigger you, there's a potential where you can revert back to the old ways. The old ways that benefited their timeline. Make sense? And your future self is coming in and warning you, not to scare you, but to strengthen you, to tell you, hey, remember, you are the spine. You are the mountain, immovable mountain. So when this person comes in, whatever you find out, there's something here. We're going to find out what exactly. It's like a reveal that triggers you. But your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, your future self is coming in and saying, can you remain still like the immovable mountain? Right? Can you do that? We're going to go into the extended because this is getting very, very intense already. Let's move these out on the side, to the side. And what I'm sensing here is that there is still a part of this that is unresolved, which we saw, right? There's still a part of this that is unresolved because it's like you guys both walked away feeling a sense of an empty victory. Nobody won in that disagreement. And this showing up here is saying that it's your differences that actually can make this bond stronger if you guys are focused on the right thing. And for some of you, this is about boundaries. It's kind of like them coming in to remind you of your boundaries. Like, don't forget your boundaries. Don't chase the buzz, right? Finish what matters. What matters, not in a way of just pride and ego. Pride and ego get in the way and then you don't finish what really matters. And yes, there is a potential for this to come together for some of you. This could be a new relationship too for some of you, right? If you're not dealing with anybody from the past. But for most of you, I'm getting that it's something that you already know. You know, and this is kind of like saying, will you let this reunion instead be an opportunity for you to show your growth? Not your old pattern, not get triggered into your old pattern. Because only through you standing firm in your power, in your strength, you knowing your worth and your value, can this potentially go into a new, healthier timeline rather than recycling the old one. Does that make sense? Again, whether it's with a new person or a person that you've already been dealing with. But we're going to find out what is it that they're coming in to tell you, confession, something here that they've been hiding. And I feel like they're like slipping on something because that has to do with something related to why you don't feel worthy enough. You know, whatever it is that they're not doing, not showing. And your instincts are connected to this. It's like your instincts are right, but right about what that's in there. I'm looking at this because there's still pain within them, right? It's like the Ten of Swords is showing up still. And the fact that the Ten of Swords is showing up, I feel like that's part of the confession. And that confession, it cannot remain the same. This confession literally shifts the entire dynamic here. It changes everything. Because something is pulling the two of you together even though there are differences there. It's undeniable. And the truth does want to come out. It wants to be revealed. They're going to slip. Let's take this into the extent. This is already a lot, okay? So before we do that, let's go ahead and get one final message from this deck. Wow. I told you. I called it. I know some of you don't want to hear it. It's okay. It's okay if you don't want to hear it. You don't have to like the mirror, but you can't ignore it. Okay? For a lot of you, there's a return from someone from the past. Okay? It says, missing you. We may not be together right now, but my heart misses you dearly. And they're hurt. Maybe something here that you said, some kind of disagreement. They feel like there's no closure. There hasn't been any closure. They could need some space right now because I see them kind of coming towards you, right? Where is it? I shuffled too much. The Knight of Pentacles. That's moving slowly towards you. but they're not there yet. And it could be, that could be like their emotions haven't fully healed yet, but they're like missing you, but there's still pain, right? The Ten of Swords, a painful ending, whether this painful ending happened between you and them or it happened in their own personal life. I feel like it's between you and them because I see some drama in the recent past. So missing you, we may not be together right now, but my heart misses you dearly. And there's a man walking away with a broken heart right there in the middle, and he's crying. These are tears, right? And this energy here is the memories that you guys have built together. Somebody misses you. Somebody here wants to return, but they're either the timing right now is a little bit kind of delayed, you know, but I see the energy coming towards you. But what the hell are they hiding in that cup? Let's find out. We're moving into the extended. So in the extended, we're going to dive deeper into this situation. We're going to clarify this. We're going to tune into their subconscious thoughts about you, because in their subconscious thoughts, that's literally feelings, emotions, and thoughts that even they are unaware of. It's unconscious, subconscious, right? We're also going to tune into their deeper feelings, emotions for you, and their intentions. What do they intend with you? And I'm also going to look into their next moves, their next actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to turn out and develop for you. What's going to be the final result, the potential timeline for the future. And we're going to finalize the reading with any guidance messages from Spirit so that you know what to do. Okay, so if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can also find a link right below the extended, same place. Also, stay tuned because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. You guys, it's truly an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. Some of you guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. I do recommend a few. One of them, her name is Pixie. She is amazing. Another one, her name is Zamara. You can see it on the screen here, their names. So again, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. That is up next. I'll tell you all about this offer. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. And I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. You guys, seriously, they've been around over 35 years, and they're one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, obviously, you guys all know that I do readings myself for all of you, but sometimes, honestly, it just really helps to get a different perspective from someone outside of my own energy when it comes to my personal things. And so I was really curious to know what they would tell me, and so I called them. I called one of their advisors just to get the clarity that I needed. And yeah, I was surprised to know that they gave me the confirmation and the clarity that I already kind of knew within me. What I love about their offer is that you can literally connect with as many advisors as you want during that time frame. You can either call them, message them, and read through all of the reviews to see which one you feel more comfortable with. Right now, they have an amazing offer for you, all of my loyal viewers. You get 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally like less than 20 bucks, you guys. Just click the link that's down in the description box below. I've also linked it in the first comment that you'll see down below as well. Or you can visit the direct website, trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that will be your code, Gina Moon. That's Gina with an E. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gina Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special psychic source offer. Respect is non-negotiable. Red flags, those are warnings. You're not supposed to climb them. Who in the world told you that unconditional love means unconditional tolerance? To watch the full video, visit my new YouTube channel, Nova Sky Society. Link in description and pinned comment below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.